Hello folks, I'm Zyther for KQ from Logging. And I'm prepared to hit the road with Sam and Max. Or at least I will be in a few minutes. Yeah, Sam and Max are fairly violent, but they got toned down a lot from the comics. Sam and Sax? Sam and X. Incidentally say, right before I went live, I was glancing at the, damage control blog, which occasional friends of the stream like to raid over here every now and then. And, one of the runs they link from GDQ is the Dick Tracy run, citing the commentary as one of the highlights of AGDQ. And you know what? They're not wrong. That was a great run. Oh yeah, it was certainly a highlight for me. I am highly biased, of course, but I definitely loved it. Oh, go away, Windows Update. I do not want you updating while I'm in the middle of stream prep. Thank you. Yeah, so tonight, as you can see in the little info box, we have Sam and Max hit the road. This was I should probably be doing this, later. In the actual pre-stream, before I click play. But this was one of the formative games for my young and burgeoning personality. Although at the time I was already reading Discworld, I had already read, like, a lot of Douglas Adams. I'd played Maniac Mansion and Day of the Tentacle. We'll circle back around and get to those at some point. Sam and Max Hit the Road, though, was extremely 90s cartoon animals do goofy things and say extreme non sequiturs while doing so, and I don't think I've ever been genre profiled so hard in my entire life. So that is very much a thing for me. And, I'm looking forward to presenting it. It'll probably take a couple of nights, because, while I do have most of the game memorized, I do not, like, speedrun game. I don't cut off the dialogue lines to get through it quicker, and there is a lot of dialogue in this game. One thing about Sam and Max is that they subscribe very hard to tell, don't show. Always be talking about weird stuff that's just off-screen. Always be talking about your deranged past adventures. Always be talking about, like, the stuff that's been going on whenever possible. They're extremely tell, don't show, and I love that. Of course, there is showing going on. This is a visual medium, and they are from comics. But, hello, Aranus. Hello, Jade System. But in 10 seconds, you'll have a chance to see what I mean. We're going in, whoops, didn't mean to click that. The thing about Sam and Max is that they are always in the middle, in the midst of a quest. Or they're just getting back from one, or they're just leaving on one when they get interrupted. And yes, that Wild and Zany adventure was great. I particularly liked the enormous long-necked weirdos. So let's go over here. And I will see if Scum VM actually retains the size I had it at. Scum VM, we gonna work together on this one? Oh, good. So, let's dive right in. This is in media res, and I'm just gonna let it play out.
Friends? Friends? We've only gone out together 3 times, and already you're telling me you just want to be friends? You never gave me a chance, and for that, you'll fry like a pork sausage.
It's not that I don't like you, it's just that, well, you're too nice a guy, I guess. I think I'd rather go out with someone more unpredictable.
Hello.
This doesn't look like the Lincoln Tunnel, Sam.
Looks to me like a marginally volatile hostage situation, Max.
Ooh, does this mean we get to kick some puffy white mad scientist butt?
Can't think of a reason not to.
You'll be of no use, freelance police. With the flip of a lever, my ungrateful lunch date will be reduced to a half cup of disoriented atomic matter.
I knew he wasn't a real doctor.
Shall I confront, subdue, and pummel the suspected perpetrator, Sam?
Sick him up, little buddy.
Ooh! Ow!
Hey, nice one.
Yikes!
Huh?
He's not a real guy, Sam! Can I keep his head for a souvenir? Why do you suppose it's ticking?
The lip sync
That's no
is...
head, Max. It's one damned ugly time bomb.
It was never
Let's leave this
accurate.
criminal cesspool pronto.
Good idea, Sam. Maybe we can ditch the head somewhere while the credits are running. Mind if I drive?
Not if you don't mind me clawing at the dash and shrieking like a cheerleader.
Sam, is pronto a real word?
Goodbye, Sam and Max. I'll never forget all you've done here today.
So, this is the quintessential Sam and Max opening. The way the mad scientist immediately knows who they are the moment they intrude on the story. The way they just kind of appear. The way they just leave her tied up. It's all perfect, no notes. Let's enjoy a cheesy credit sequence. Hopefully y'all can hear the music. to finally be playing this because this was one of the games I used to test stream way back when I was just getting started.
Well, that was a pleasantly understated credit sequence.
I enjoyed the cheesy retro ambiance.
What the hell are you talking about, Max?
Sam, either termites are burrowing through my skull, or one of us is ticking.
Oops, oh yeah. Max, where should I put this so it doesn't hurt anyone we know or care about?
Out the window, Sam. There's nothing but strangers out there.
I hope there was nobody on that bus.
Nobody we know, at least.
Hello? Yes? 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 No! Really? Well, the same to you, Mac.
Another confused census taker?
Actually, it was the commissioner with another idiotic and baffling assignment.
Does it involve wanton destruction?
We can only hope. Due to the arbitrarily sensitive nature of the mission, we'll be meeting a bonded city courier out on the street.
Ooh, smells like a fiercely thickening plot.
And we have control for the first time. Like I said, this was one of the games I used as a stream test way back during Streaming 1.0. And it's very weird to finally be playing it on stream. I love Sam & Max Hit the Road, obviously. The animation is great. This is based on a series of independent comics, which I had no idea about, by a man named Steve Purcell. I think he currently works for Pixar. We are currently in Sam & Max's dilapidated crapsack office. We can play some darts. Kind of. Talent.
Vertical silverware storage.
Oh, they eat with those. Good to know. We can check out what's on TV. And fiddle with our makeshift antenna. Looks like Mr. Ed reruns. We have a message on the answering machine.
Our primitive answering machine. It's an 8-track. Oh boy, we've got a message.
Gee, I hope it's something eerily provocative.
Hey, you're the jerk who sideswiped me on the Queensboro Bridge. Don't think I didn't get a good look at your long, fluffy ears. See you in court.
We may have to go over there and terrify the righteous indignity out of that little fellow.
There are a lot of messages you can potentially get, and I would like to come back and forth a few times to, see them all.
All our money is invested in that rat hole.
Sam's not being metaphorical.
Cash. Never leave home without it.
Yeah, we may need it to bribe slippery government officials.
Our inventory is just a big cardboard box. We keep stuff in there.
It's more money than we'll ever need.
We keep Max in there.
It's my little buddy, ready for action.
Sadly, we cannot access the inventory from the inventory. That only closes the inventory. We've also got, Max's roach farm and...
That's the tuna fish sandwich I made last spring.
I love that little cheering sound clip.
It's a blacklight that Max uses to illuminate his rare 60s posters.
Hey, a blacklight. We can use that. And of course, at any time, we're allowed to talk to Max.
Hey, Max.
What?
This is the conversation system. We have inquiry, exclamation, non sequitur, stop, and whatever topics happen to come up.
You're looking hale and hearty, little buddy.
I'm a coffee achiever, Sam.
Saying a non sequitur just gets you, well,
My mind is a swirling miasma of scintillating thoughts and turgid ideas.
Me too.
I'm excited.
Who isn't?
Max is also a bit of your hint system. If you get stuck,
What should we do now?
I'd like to spend the rest of the day harassing pigeons, but we should probably meet the commissioner's contact.
Well, that's all.
we'll come back here and check the answering machine later. Right now, let's shut off the lights. Leaving the TV on will make it look like somebody's there. Just head out. We can try to go upstairs, but,
We don't go upstairs.
Not since the accident.
what accident are they talking about? Who knows? Just part of the world building.
So, you want a piece of me, huh? Well, take a piece of this. Brutal.
But very true to life.
And here's one for your old man. I really respect Flint's business acumen.
Please, Sam, don't use the word acumen again.
Is the music drowning out the dialogue? I worry sometimes. Sam and Max kind of live in the abandoned private eye district. Flint Paper here is their long-suffering human, counterpart, as such. And we've got this generic thug,
Guess he had it coming to him.
whom we can attempt to poke, but doing so gets me one of my favorite Max lines.
Gratuitous acts of senseless violence are my forte.
You're such an adorable urchin, Max.
Here we are out on the street. Max, don't... Well, I probably can't get Max to stop touching weird shit. Here's the official Sam and Max mobile.
I love this car.
You're a sick puppy, Sam.
This is a 1960 DeSoto Adventurer.
Somebody's been ripping off the U.S. Postal Service.
Well, can't do anything about that. There's also Bosco's.
Bosco's guns, liquor, baby needs.
Baby needs. The delivery on that is incredible. Bosco is more of a character in the Telltale series. There was another series there was 3 seasons of point-and-click adventure episodic games from Telltale Games later on. We may do those. I'm debating whether I should, sit on that for a bit until the remasters go on sale.
Just a bunch of intoxicated pigeons.
Let's see what's happening at Bosco's.
Hey, I don't think Mr. Bosco's voluntarily giving away his money.
Oh, I'm real terrified. A dog and a rabbit. Ooh, scary.
Max, the smart-ass kid doesn't think we're scary. What do you think about that? That's telling him, little buddy.
I think that punk learned a valuable lesson, Sam.
Me too, Max. I didn't realize that the lower lip could stretch completely over the head. Amazing.
So the only sign of life we've seen on the street is this googly-eyed kitten-like creature.
Oh, It's a cute little hypercephalic kitten.
He's adorable. Let's take him home and put tape on his feet.
They're kind of Tom and Jerry. A bit, yeah. Like, what if Tom and Jerry were private investigators?
Hey there, little fella.
You talking to me?
It's times like this that make me want to lash out against a cruel world.
Funny, I feel like that all the time.
You must be the freelance police.
Yes, but don't go blabbing it to everybody.
I think he's kind of cute, Sam. Can I make a tennis racket out of him?
Maybe later, Max. Right now, we've got a message from the commissioner to collect.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry, guys. I swallowed your orders for safekeeping. But now I can't seem to hawk them back up.
There's a very easy way to solve that. Let's go ahead and let Max have his way with the cat.
I just love to turn this guy inside out.
Ooh, that gives me an idea.
According to these orders, something bizarre is happening at the carnival.
I thought that was the whole point.
Maybe we should check it out when we've got nothing better to do, like any time.
So that character is disposable. We will never see them again. Kitten came into our life, gave us our orders, and left as he arrived. Sort of messily. Anyway, let's go to the carnival. This is the fast travel screen. We can go to 3 hamburger joints scattered around the United States. Probably because nothing delivers anywhere in this region, I know. Or we could play the mini game, which I will show off later. But let's head to the carnival, up in sort of the main area, it looks like. Here's where we meet the villains of this game.
Tall nation and blimey, they ain't here.
So now what do we do?
Now we get in the bus and look for them, you idiot.
I knew that. Get out of Mr. Bumpus' way, you partially clad varmints.
Who was that?
I don't know, but if it weren't for the carefree innocence of this carnival, I'd be breaking his kneecaps.
You're a demonic little imp, Max.
It's true. So who's this guy?
Weird.
Creepy.
Cannot pinpoint what that accent is. That's probably for the best. A lot of people have accents in this game, speaking of which.
You know, I bet your mom washed your mouth out with kerosene.
Sorry, boys, we are closed. I can't let you in. Insurance reasons, you know.
Who are those misanthropes at the gate?
Which misanthropes?
The short one with the bad hairpiece and the tall one with the dark, flinty eyes.
Hey, I just work here. Anything else?
No answer is forthcoming.
Don't you know who we are?
I could not care less.
Let us in, Oleo Breath.
Nope.
I'll be back.
I can hardly wait.
We do at least have semi-quasi-official permission to be here.
It's our orders from the commissioner, telling us to...
I tail it down to the carnival.
Check this out, Jack. We're the freelance police. Here's our authorization to be here.
Now let us in before we replace you with a cheap renewable fuel source.
Let me run this by the boss. I guess you can go in. But be careful. Carnivals can be dangerous to your health. Ho, ho, ho.
That was needlessly cryptic.
I'd be peeing my pants if I wore any.
I know the feeling.
Everything seems to be in order here.
Sam and Max often operate in a world of offbeat creatures. Or, you know, in 1990s parlance, freaks. They are not always the weirdest thing around. And, sometimes it's not always treated as delicately as I might want, but let's meet the proprietors of this carnival.
Sam, look over there.
How dare you call in the authorities without consulting me?
Well, I tried talking to you, but you were off wallowing in your own self-pity.
Yeah, but
It's them. Hi, I'm Shep Cushman, and this is my brother Burl. Welcome to our carnival.
what's left of it?
I'm Sam. He's Max. We savagely protect the rights of innocents.
Even cruelly twisted ones such as yourself. Selves. Whatever.
Well, you sound like just the guys to solve our little problem. Walk this way. See this melted block of ice?
How could we miss it?
This used to be our main attraction.
Your main attraction was a block of ice?
Don't be dense.
Our main attraction was a genuine,
Authentic.
real life,
Bigfoot.
on ice.
Hey, let me get this straight. You want us to go traipsing all over the country looking for a soggy Bigfoot?
I've never been traipsing before. Does it hurt?
But Bruno must be returned to us.
He's a brutish, ignorant beast with no sense of right or wrong.
Hey, who isn't?
Besides, he's kidnapped our second main attraction.
Is that the block of ice?
No, it's Trixie, the giraffe neck girl from Scranton.
She disappeared at the same time Bruno did.
We can only assume that the monster took her when he made his escape.
I guess Max and I could search for your missing freaks, but we'll need free run of the carnival to look for clues.
Yeah, and free corn dogs, so we can uke all over ourselves.
No problem. Here's an all-day free pass.
Leave everything to us, and we'll have those abominations of nature back in your protective care before you can read the Koran.
Didn't he fight Godzilla?
Our first clue is happily right here.
It's a mange-ridden tuft of Bruno's Sasquatch hair.
I think it would make a swell toupee for balding computer programmers.
Don't be stupid, Max.
Yoink. We can also attempt to communicate with these guys. The human enigma seems particularly interesting.
Hi.
Runny nose. How about the, chicken dumpling person?
Hi?
Nope. Two in a tank. Insect lad.
Hello?
Actual insect. Okay. Well, we're not getting any clues out of them.
Jesse James' severed hand. And it's still twitching.
Ooh. Right. It's in a jar, though. Can we open this? Probably not. We're gonna need somebody who can open a jar if we want to mess with the hand. Well, let's hit the midway.
It's the door to Trixie's trailer.
That sounds like a country western song, Sam.
I'd better do something about that padlock first. It's one of those locks you can shoot a bullet through.
Can I try that? Unfortunately, Sam and Max don't come with their guns. In the comics, they are always wielding, well, Sam has a hand cannon. Max usually wields like a tiny-looking little 38. But either way, we can't shoot a bullet through that lock if we don't have any bullets. Skee ball?
It's one of those impossible-to-win carny games that have been ripping off the American consumer for decades.
I love capitalism.
You would, Max.
It's a fishbowl magnifying lens.
My head's already shaped like a fishbowl.
Yes, it is. So is mine, honestly. And, we've got
It's a
Whack-A-Rat.
wholesome whack-a-rat game.
Let's play Whack-A-Rat. Somehow... You really can't affect Max with a blow to the head. No. We can't have Sam clunk himself, though.
I didn't win.
Looking good there, Max. You okay there, buddy? I'm sure he's fine. Let's actually play the Whack-A-Rat game. They're looking a little ragged, but that's fine. We've won at this point. So I think I can just go ahead and push the quit button.
I didn't win.
No? Okay, you can't just push quit to get out. You have to actually wait it out. I didn't realize that. That's fine. Whack-A-Rat isn't, like, difficult. They kind of stay up for a while. Bonk, bonk. This feels canonical somehow. They look exhausted. It's okay, guys. You're coming up on break. There we go.
I won something.
What do we get?
It's a wholesome whack-a-rat game with a prize in the dispenser slot.
We got a flashlight.
Hey, this crummy prize doesn't come with any light bulb.
That's okay, we brought our own.
It fits perfectly.
Now we have a flashlight with a black light in it. Which, honestly, is a really cool idea. And I kind of wonder why more places haven't incorporated it. Here's a ride we could go on.
Cone of Tragedy. I bet they have 4 or 5 accidents a year on this ride.
Neat.
Well, hell, I'm sold. Let's ride.
Hey, Carney boy.
What?
We can now ask about Bruno and Trixie.
What can you tell me about life?
It beats the alternative.
Or just in general.
Whoa, you're a big boy.
And that's why I sit down all the time.
You guys all go to the same tattoo parlor or what?
Actually, these aren't tattoos. It's my natural skin.
That's amazing. Feels like you got run over by an anthropomorphic dog and strange naked rabbit gremlin driving a convertible cop car. Where are you? You are here in my stream. Congratulations on that. Of all the worst places to stumble into.
What do you know about Bruno the Bigfoot?
Who wants to know?
We're the freelance police, and we're in a race against time.
And we're barefoot.
All I know about Bruno is what the Cushmans tell me.
Well, that was useless.
You might want to try the Tunnel of Love, though. Rumor has it that one of Bruno's buddies hangs out in there.
Ooh, let's go, Sam.
Oh, hush.
So there is a long-standing debate, or I suppose not exactly debate, but some people ship Sam and Max. Do Sam and Max are gay? I've put a lot of thought into the subject of whether Sam and Max might be gay, and I've come to the conclusion that if it makes you happy, yes they are, and if it really pisses you off, they definitely are. But if you're just kind of neutral, they're buds.
Do you have any idea what happened to Trixie?
Trixie, the giraffe girl from Scranton?
No, Trixie the talkative poodle.
She's my best customer. She used to ride the cone of tragedy for hours on end. I loved the way her neck used to whip back and forth when I cranked it up to full speed.
Your sadism is a credit to your profession.
Enough talk, let's ride.
Me and my partner want to ride the cone of tragedy.
That's right, we've lost our will to live.
I'm not supposed to, but what the heck? You two look like a couple of caring, non-litigious mammals. Strap yourselves in, and I'll turn on the cone.
So I would be hosing everything within a 10-mile radius and vomit at this point. Anyway, Sam died.
Ooh, I feel tragically empty.
Me too. It's as though an integral part of my essence has been ripped from my being.
Let's do it again.
Maybe later, chum.
They're not exaggerating either.
Hey, what happened to my carefully collected box of useless junk?
Yeah, normally that pesky ribcage is in the way, but, I'm sure it's not a problem.
Excuse us, but we need some help, and although you seem dangerously unequipped brain-wise, we've come to you for advice.
Huh?
Where'd all my cool junk go?
It must have fallen out of your coat while you were on the ride. Here's a claim ticket. Take it to the Lost and Found.
Alright, next step. Find the lost and found. Let's, just duck back through the tent. Because I think Not the lost and found. It's around here somewhere, I'm sure. So here's the gag that I never saw for several years. Grab Max and use him on the, well, it's hard to line up, so that's part of why I never saw it. Don't stand there. There we go.
Hey, Max.
What?
Can you ring that bell?
Sure.
You're my hero, little buddy.
I love that. Now you're the lost and found 10.
Holy cripes on toast.
Nothing personal, but you're the single ugliest thing we've ever seen.
Well, there was that computer game developers conference.
Have you lost something?
I've lost a whole bunch of neat junk. You must have been gifted with psychic powers to make up for your obvious physical shortcomings.
Bad deal.
Have you got a claim ticket?
Sure.
Wait here while I search through the back room. Well, here's all the stuff we've collected off the Kono tragedy today. It's all yours.
I feel whole again.
You'll notice that this fish magnet was not with us at the time. Hey, 3 lost and found junk.
It's a powerful refrigerator magnet that says World of Fish on its side. I wonder how that got in there.
We are now aware of the world of fish. Normally it takes an oceanic experience to awaken that. So, I'm kind of glad we managed to get that unlocked. And here is the completely non-terrifying Tunnel of Love.
Want to ride the Tunnel of Love?
Yippee!
Was the pile of money always there? No, you had to go scavenge in the rat hole in Sam and Max's office to get it. So there's a lot of stuff to be seen.
Better to reign in hell than to serve in heaven. Milton.
Heaven is a place where nothing ever happens. David Byrne.
I can't talk to that. Wow, a loving recreation of that Evelyn Morrison classic, Revenge of the Gill Guy.
You really should get out more, Sam.
We probably should. Oh, bats. Unfortunately,
I can't use that from here.
You can definitely hear something happening over here, and we will look into that soon.
Just another random acts of violence. Thank goodness today's leaders react more calmly to negative opinion polls.
Wow, that aged well.
Just another random acts of violence.
So let's go around again. This time, in enhanced mode.
Well, that was fun.
My little body's covered with swan pimples.
You mean... never mind.
Want to ride the Tunnel of Love again?
Why not?
Cute couple? Yes, they are. And in the displays. Let's grab that flashlight. We can see a rat on a giant heap of corn dogs.
Why, it's old Mr. McQueenie, the janitor.
I guess he's off the list of suspects.
And see a fuse box over here, which we can combine with Max's terrifying head.
That's probably a good idea. That's probably a good idea. I should have tried it sooner. That's probably a good idea. I should have tried it sooner.
Alas. This game is hard to show off without, like, powers of psychic ability. Apollo's gift of prophecy, by which you mean basic pattern recognition. Yes, the dodgeball of prophecy. Some people just get it bounced off their forehead repeatedly. Yet timing puzzles. There's a timing puzzle in Space Quest 4. And when you get it wrong, the narrator says, "Timing is a critical factor here."
That ride continues to amuse me.
I think we're supposed to do something in there, Sam.
Max has read the script. Anyway, in Space Quest 4, when you fuck up a timing puzzle, the narrator's like, "Timing is a critical factor here." And that line has never left my head for my entire existence.
Let's ride the TOL again.
You insist?
Max's enthusiasm for this has waned enormously. That's fine. Alright, let's do this quickly. Flashlight. On. Excellent. Max. Out.
That's a good idea. Maybe I should try it when I'm a little closer to the fuse box. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
I'm gonna keep trying this. There we go. Max is a good sponge, as it turns out.
It's a cheap-looking painting of a castle.
We can bother the bats.
Come here, Max.
What's up?
Check this out.
I'll never shave again.
You never did.
Well, so much for Henry VIII's sixth wife? Who knows? But we did open a hidden passage. Pictured my apartment.
This looks like the Tunnel of Love reset switch.
Just like at the bowling alley.
Couchus spudus in his native habitat. I wonder if I left the coffee pot on.
Shh! Sam, the furniture just shushed you.
Who are you?
I'm Doug, the mole man. Who are you?
I'm Sam. He's Max. We fight crime.
And we like long walks along the beach. What do you want from me?
Speaking of the music of this game, this little chirpy tune in the background is one of the ones I remember best for some reason.
What you eating?
Little boy blue blobs. They've got enough sugar to keep me going for hours.
What the heck are you, anyway?
I'm a mole man. Figure it out.
Yeah,
I think he's a mole man, Sam.
Good point.
You know, watching too much TV is super bad for the eyes.
Why do all you squishy, poorly focused blobs say that?
Never mind. Do you know anything about Bruno the Sasquatch?
Bruno the Sasquatch? Why, the stories I could tell you. Stop him, Sam. He's gonna tell us a story. I first met Bruno 25 years ago in Saigon.
Several hours later.
And then there was the time we all had our taxes done by a platypus, and... Shut up! For God's sake, just shut up!
Look, we just want to know where Bruno is now.
Gee, I have no idea where he went. Maybe you should talk to my uncle.
Your uncle?
Yeah, my Uncle Shavul. He's really into Bigfoots. When I was a kid, he used to tell me stories about giant Bigfoot parties, where all the Bigfoots of the world would get together and dance Bigfoot dances, and...
That's great, kid. Where can we find your uncle?
I don't know. He disappeared a short time after he helped build the largest ball of twine on Earth.
We now possess twine awareness.
I think I may weep openly.
Look, you two seem trustworthy.
Oh, we are.
Yes, you can trust us as far as we can throw you.
So if you bring me some pecan-flavored candy, I'll give you my key to Trixie's trailer. I'll also tell you a big secret about how Bruno escaped.
Why not tell us now?
Because I'm hungry.
That's valid.
I think that's all for now.
Fine. You can find your own way out.
Reset the tunnel of love and head out.
There. That should get things running again.
Now, if you're not American, or if you're not a specific kind of American, where to get pecan-flavored candy might mystify you. That said, there's only so many spots on the map. And of them, 3 of them will do. We're going to Snucky's. I picked the Louisiana variant. There's no reason I couldn't have
It's
picked
the
any
mother
of
of
the
all
others.
crawdads. It's one of those jumbo-size all-you-can-drink Snucky's cups.
It's almost as big as my head.
This is what they do to merry-go-round horses who won't stay with the pack. I'd ride this fiendish quarter-grabber, but my lumbago's acting up.
What about Max?
No way. Max will spook the horse.
You know he will. Head on in. Oh,
I gotta go to the bathroom.
They have Sam and Max merchandise.
It's a carousel of bootleg Sam and Max paint-by-number books.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yoink.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
It's a shelf full of Snucky's crap.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
I think he's
It's a
gonna go to
box
the
of
bathroom.
pecan-flavored candies.
Here we go. This is a cameo by a very close character sprite to the protagonist of Day of the Tentacle.
Are you in charge here?
Don't I wish? I'd have to go to Snucky U for another 6 years before I could run this place. But enough about me. What can I do for you?
Let's start out with the...
I'd like to buy this.
Do you have any money?
Of course I do. Here.
Will that be all for you today?
That'll be all.
Anything else?
That, just a blatant jab at Bucky's. I thought it was a jab at, Stucky's, which is likewise a...
Nothing.
You have no idea how often I
Likewise
hear
a
that.
franchised drive-in. Forgot to actually buy the candy.
I don't think he'd want that.
Well, I do.
Hey, nice hat.
We all get one when we graduate Snucky U. But enough about me. What can I do for you?
I'd like to buy this.
Do you have any money?
Of course I do. Here.
Will that be all for you today?
That's exhaustive.
That'll be
dialogue
all.
Tree a bit.
Anything else?
What can you tell me about this?
It's artsy fun the whole family can enjoy. Anything else?
He will anything else us until the dawn of time if we let him.
Do you know anything about Bigfoots?
Only what I read in the Weekly International Evening Enquirer Star. Anything else?
The Weekly World News was a very strange newspaper that specialized in facetious reports of made-up bullshit from across the country. They loved spotting Elvis, they loved spotting Bigfoot, they loved spotting cryptids. I miss them. I kinda miss them. I used to actually have a subscription to the Weekly World News. It was a fine purveyor of absolute bullshit.
Snucky you? What's that?
I sense exposition, Sam. I'm glad you asked, mister. Snucky U is where all Snucky's employees are sent to learn the ins, the outs, the ups, the downs, the overs, and the unders of the amazing gastronomical and cultural phenomenon that is Snucky's.
Fascinating.
No, it's not.
Humor him.
At Snucky U, we're given intensive courses in patty pounding, choosing the right button for soft drinks, and the all-important pickle jar opening.
That sounds like a very niche
I had no idea you were so rigorously trained.
Hey, I can open any jar in the country.
Cool.
No, it's not. Now, how can I put all that Snucky U training to use for you?
You can open any jar in the country. That's good to know.
Hey, can you open this for me?
Sure, ain't a jar made I can't open. Anything else I can do for you?
I love how he has to pause and open his chakras to do that. And finally,
Are you sure Snucky U's not in the Bowl Coalition?
Positive. Now, what can I do for you?
I don't actually know what the Bowl Coalition is. Is that a sports thing? I think it's a sports thing. Let's actually handle Max's little problem.
My little buddy has to use the facilities.
Facilities be damned. I need a bathroom.
They're in the back. Here's the key.
There's an awfully big rasp attached to that keychain.
Out of toilet paper?
Nah, we just had problems with thugs stealing our restroom keys. They're the cleanest in 9 counties.
The keys?
The restrooms.
You need some help, little buddy?
I think I can handle this myself, Sam.
Now, anything else I can do for you?
Problem with thugs stealing
Nothing.
the restroom keys, huh?
You have no idea how often I hear that.
Maybe we better go see why they might want those keys.
Max! Hey, Max!
What?
I think we should keep the rasp.
You're probably right. No one deserves to use restrooms that clean.
Hey, free inventory. What's this?
Want to do some painting, Max?
You know us lagomorphs are colorblind, Sam.
That's weird. So am I. Well, that's all.
Sam and Max both being colorblind makes a couple of lines much later in the series very funny, in my opinion. That said, we can just, plop down some crayons and start coloring. Let's see. Let's have a yellow background. It's very dynamic. White is for Max. Sort of a silver sword blade. A red handle. Yeah, okay, that looks good. The yawning void of his mouth should be probably pink. Oh, and then there's teeth. Okay. This coloring book is covered in cobras. With their beady little eyes. And their adorable tongues. And mouths. Oops, well, now they're poop snakes. Now they're like Akira Toriyama snakes. Let's... There we go. This guy... Yeah, it's good. Oh, now he's shooting blood. Well, that's not kosher. Let's give him blue eyes. Yeah, okay, now that's... I don't know what that is. How about... Yeah, it's Sam over there. And whatever this is. No, that doesn't really look right. That looks better. Sam wears a blue suit. Maybe not that blue. Well. It's good enough. Cufflinks. Ooh, that doesn't... Yeah, how about that? Well, that's fine.
Are you ready to make some bad
Love the random sound effects. Thank you, Goopo. Oh, there's his tie. And his tie is the same color as his nose. Which suggests that we're probably meant to make it sort of a brownish color. Ooh, that affected Max. And, we're almost done here. There's the ground. Let's make that sort of... Yeah. And... the tie. Let's go with gray. Rolled up cuffs. The salute of gold, perhaps? And we have, aside from this... little... Whoops. Whoops. Okay, well... Oh, there's other pictures, but I think we're good for now. I accidentally clicked off the screen. And I don't know how to make it go away again. There we go. Now, the fun part is... that is not the only minigame we can find. If we go to other Snuckies, I'm sorry. We can pick up other minigames.
I had no idea cacti were so festive.
You've never played a Final Fantasy in your life, Sam. They are all basically identical inside, aside from what food they are the church of, and the appearance of the Bernard XP. And I think this guy's shirt color. But let's help ourselves to a Sam and Max dress-up book.
You're awfully cheery for a minimum wage earner.
All Snucky U graduates have completed courses in excessive and unwarranted cheerfulness. But enough about me. What can I do for you?
The foley of this game is transcendent. They are. It is.
I'd like to buy this.
Do you have any money?
Of course I do. Here.
Will that be all for you today?
Your money never
That'll
depletes
be all.
in this game.
Anything
you have
else?
so much money you don't have to worry about it.
Nothing.
You have no idea how often I hear that.
Let's try out the dress-up book. This is based on a real comic panel. In the comics, there is a cutout dress-up section. And this is based on it. So here's Sam, here's Max. From this we can infer that Sam probably has genitals under there. Probably. And here are our various outfits. Some are clearly meant for Sam, some are clearly meant for Max. Everything over here, for example, is meant for Sam. We can go with the weird bullet-stained tuxedo. cane, some sunglasses, the pulp. Yeah, that looks stylish. How about Max? Actually putting clothes on Max feels somehow sacrilegious. The holy hand grenade? Yes, we could. We could just hand him the holy hand grenade. Oh, that somehow looks even better. We've somehow fused the cane and the holy hand grenade to make the holy hand pimp cane. Amazing. And now they're getting married. That's canon now. And at the last Snuckies.
If Max spontaneously grew antlers, he still wouldn't be this ugly.
Are we sure about that? You can get the last fun minigame, Car Bomb.
Hey, nice hat.
We all get one when we graduate Snucky U. But enough about me. What can I do for you?
I'd like to buy this.
Do you have any money?
Money?
Of course I do.
I do.
Here.
Will that be all for you today?
That'll be all.
Wonder
Anything
what
else?
percentage of my life
Nothing.
have been spent listening
You
to
have
stock
no
dialogue
idea
lines
how
from
often I
LucasArts
hear
games.
that.
I feel like it is a large percentage of my life. Speaking of stock lines from LucasArts games, this game has one of my favorite takes on a reoccurring line, and it occurs to me that I haven't saved yet, so I'm gonna just quickly... This game has one of my favorite takes on a reoccurring trope in point-and-click adventure games.
I can't pick that up.
Yeah, but what if you tried really hard?
No, really, I can't pick that up. Are you dense? I can't pick that up. Read my lips. I can't pick that up.
You know, maybe I should increase the subtitle speed just a nudge.
I give up.
Now you've done it. You've broken Sam's spirit with your stupid attempts to pick up that silly object. In fact, if I didn't find his pitiful sobbing so amusing, I'd come out there and rip your limbs off. Just ignore them, Sam. Maybe they'll go away.
What interests me is that the game gives an object number when you attempt this. And I've always wondered if that is, in fact, a correct pointer to the object number reference in the game files. I've never done the deep diving to find out. Anyway, let's get Sam's spirit back up by playing a quick round of Car Bomb. Let's see. We've got a camper, a hearse, a DeSoto, taxi, and a Volkswagen Beetle, which I'm gonna put right here. We also have a couple of springs.
Whenever you're ready, take a shot.
And now we can pick any square on the board.
Miss!
Miss!
And it's Battleship. It's just Battleship. It's genuinely just Battleship.
Miss!
Miss!
So, we also have nukes.
Miss. 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 Hit. Miss. Miss.
This is really irritating to
Hit.
or I would be playing the entire game.
Hit.
Hit.
Hit. You squished my squad car.
You have to say something like that.
Hit. You destroyed my DeSoto.
Anyway, this is really irritating to listen to, or I would play out the entire game. As it is, I think
Lord,
we're
I'm
good.
tired of this drivel.
The Foley is great, but let's get back to the actual case. Miss, miss, miss. Yeah.
Let's ride the TOL again.
If you insist.
We caused that swan some discomfort. Notice that we don't have to do that puzzle again. We just have
I
to
hate
show up.
pecan-flavored candies. Here, I thought you might like some candy.
Thanks. Pecan's my favorite. Hey, you're all right. Take this key as a token of my appreciation.
I know this struggle. Sometimes there's some stuff that
Wow, this is some key.
Okay, Sam, let's get the hell out of here.
Wait, I've got a great story you should hear.
Keep it short, kid. My partner's got a low tolerance for long stories.
Well, it all started the day before today. I remember it like it was yesterday. It's not widely known, but Trixie had fallen in love with Bruno. Every night, she'd sneak into the freak show tent and read to him what she imagined to be his favorite bedtime stories. She seemed as happy as a self-mutilated parody of nature could be. But she could never truly be happy until her beloved Bruno was free. Finally, she decided to do something about Bruno's predicament. She begged Flambe, the fire breather, to free the Bigfoot from his icy cage. Flambe took pity on poor Trixie and liberated Bruno. And the happy couple haven't been seen since. Hell of a story, ain't it?
What is the hell is that thing he does with his arm? Okay. So we've got the, key.
It's a keys key.
No, Sam, that's a crowbar. Let's pummel somebody.
You're such a cute, misguided little bunny.
I think his guidance is dead on. Anyway, we have the, quote-unquote key. Let's go unlock that trailer. Head around to the other side. Let's confront Flambe with what we know first.
Hey, Flame Boy.
Yes?
Here comes Flame Boy.
Doesn't that hurt?
A lot.
I suppose there's a trick to it. I just haven't been able to figure it out.
That's valid.
Your ineptitude gives hope to all of us further down on the food chain.
Is there anything else I can do for you? How'd Trixie talk you into freeing Bruno? She charmed me with her feminine wiles. She also promised to pay me $20.
Oh. Okay, well, I would, yeah. $20 is $20, you know?
You can drop the act. We know it was your kerosene-soaked breath that freed Bruno.
And we know that you sometimes go for days on the same pair of socks.
Okay, you caught me. Just don't tell my bosses.
Maybe we should rat him out, Sam. The thought of him out in the streets drinking lighter fluid seems somehow ironic.
It's scary to watch you wrestle with abstract concepts, Max.
Anyway, we're
Good.
not the kind of person who'll rat out someone for doing a deed that they thought was good at the time. Or at least that they thought was paying at the time. I'm unsure if you even can. I've never tried. It just doesn't fit with my personal code of ethics. Which, believe it or not, I've got one. Or maybe it's just a code of morals. I've never been really sure.
Hey, Max, come here.
What?
Watch this. Well, this is undignified.
Yeah, the lock wasn't
Oh,
the...
boy.
You know, Max really represents what I would do, given infinite freedom.
Ooh, they're genuine Scrantonese potions of fertility.
Let's take him.
I don't think we should risk being any more fertile than we already are, Max.
Yeah, I've seen that artwork. Big risk.
It's a big closet.
Trixie's a big girl.
It's a scorecard from the Gator Golf Emporium in Roomy Eyes, Florida.
We are now aware of the concept of gator golf. We'll regret that later.
It's a hope chest.
I hope it's filled with more gold than my poor eyes can stand.
Nobody fills chests with gold anymore. We should bring that back. Oh, no, that's how you get, like, freakish gold hoarders. Ugh. Why are all the good things tainted?
Hey, there's a neat costume in here.
Yep, there is a costume.
It's a Stillwalker's costume.
It's neat. Let's get out of here. So, the way the music lingers on that last note and then transitions directly back into the midway theme. LucasArts developed an entire system for that called iMuse, the interactive music system. It handles all kinds of dynamic crossfading and it's just really neat. I wish I could give you technical details of how it works, but it's just really neat, okay? And then it transitions back into the carnival music. Alright, we've picked up some clues. Let's ignore them. And do our final minigame. Highway surfing. In highway surfing, you jump over signs, or sometimes off signs, if you're really good at your timing, or through signs if you're really bad with your timing. And your goal is a high score. I used to be able to do really well at this. Unfortunately, when I was doing really well at this, it was like in slow motion because my computer sucked. So, it's cool, but I'm not really interested in continuing. I just wanted to show off that there's a ridiculous highway surfing game here. Anyway, we have no real leads now. I forget if we're supposed to. So let's go look around, the various locales. Like Gator Golf. And is that not a majestic sight?
This would look great in our office.
That would look great anywhere. That is a gorgeous hunk of gator.
It's about time they closed this senseless, cruel, politically incorrect attraction.
It was my favorite.
There's also a...
What is it?
It looks like a couple of snakes.
Everything looks like a couple of snakes to you.
Why do you couple of snakes always say that? It is a golf ball retriever, broken.
It's a broken golf ball retriever.
That's what I said. And here we encounter a typical Florida man.
I find your combination of golfing and alligators almost Dolly-esque in its dissonance.
Ditto. Wish it'd have been my idea. Fact is, this place used to be a miniature golf course. Then, back in '89, the swamp flooded the whole shooting match, windmills and all. Next thing I knew, I had a half-submerged miniature golf course crawling with 10-foot-long gators.
I hate when that happens.
Tell me about it. So I turned the golf course into a driving range.
Sensible.
So what kind of handicap does your average Bigfoot have?
Bigfoots? Don't get me started about Bigfoots. I used to have a Bigfoot. He was my star attraction.
I'm beginning to sense a theme here.
I kept him fed and sheltered, and how does he repay me?
In 10s and 20s?
No, he ran away.
Did he have help?
Well, someone must have given him that there acetylene torch to cut through his protective ankle wear.
Protective ankle wear.
Protective ankle wear?
Okay, shackles.
Do you know what this thing is?
That used to be my golf ball retriever. One of the gators bit the end clean off it. Until I get my new one, I have to get the golf balls out of the water manually.
Isn't that dangerous?
Take a look.
They lovingly animated the jiggling of his forearm there. The sort of fleshy flap that hangs off it, because he's pudgy. I know, I've got some of those.
Don't you ever leave here?
Only to feed the gators.
When's feeding time?
Whenever there's food in front of them.
That's a life.
This must be a popular teen hangout.
It was. Then we had that problem with the Jenkins kid. Court made me destroy my best gator over that. Well, what can I do for you?
Don't go anywhere.
Where would I go?
Straight to hell. Alright, we can trigger an event here. And, it may not be the best idea to do it right now, but let's do it right now.
Max, let's go.
The punchline is that was the bite of 87.
And the proprietor has no idea what happened to his Bigfoot?
That's what he said, Mr. Bumpus.
You know, Lee Harvey, I'm beginning to think that vast unseen forces are aligned against my quest for a Bigfoot.
Ditto.
Ditto? Hey, look it! It's those two, what was that word, Sam?
Misanthropes?
Yeah, misanthropes. What are you, anyway, the president of the Hair Club for Short People?
This is Mr. Conroy Bumpus, famed country and western star. I'd suggest you show him some respect.
Yeah, well, he looks like a lounge lizard to me. And I'll bet his scalp itches from that bad rug. Maybe you should watch yourself, little furball. Yeah, well, I've got more hair on my fuzzy little butt than you do on that hollow country head of yours.
Max just cannot stop himself once he gets going.
Okay, I've had enough. Nobody makes fun of my hair.
Because nobody can find your natural hair.
Hold still, you flea-bitten polecat. Here you go, boss.
What a jerk. It's a nice 5-iron, though.
I hate country music.
Sam and Max may be violent, but they're not naturally predisposed to fighting back. So we can now hit golf balls
I hate country music.
all over the place. Including over to Max, who I'm sure will love us for this.
Hey! Get me the hell out of here!
But we can't really do much with these gators as they are. So we're gonna have to abandon Max for a few minutes. Remember, feeding time for the gators is any time there is food in front of them. Let's go pick up some gator food.
Fish feed. I hear a far-off rumble.
One of the few 3D objects in the game coming up. Gators are fish, right? Sort of.
Weird.
Anyway, we now have a bucket of fish. Let's head back to Gator Golf. Gators are amphibian, and some fish are amphibians, so...
Get me the hell out of here!
Yoink. Yeah, just tuck that right in your pocket. Grab the bucket of fish. Slap that down. Welcome to one of the more tedious puzzles in the game. Our goal is now to line up some gators in such a way that we can walk to the dunk tank.
I'm scared, Sam.
Don't worry, we're coming, we're coming. Unfortunately, the gators tend to just swim away wherever they feel like once they've been fed. There is a way to get them more or less in line. Even after all these years, I'm not sure where exactly you click to do it. I try to line up where their head should be with my swings. And then they just kind of move along anyway. Let's just hit this gator in the ass with a fish. That's probably good enough.
Nice alligators. Do you like roaches?
Max, where are you getting roaches over? Never mind, I don't want to ask that question. But yeah, they are going all over the place. I think that one in the middle is more or less lined up already. All we need is that guy. I wonder what happens if we clock the dragon. Dragon, clock the dragon. Oh, that's a seahorse. I'm sorry. Sea dragon horse. Either way, getting hit in the face with a fish. Probably irritating.
Hey, you've made a path across the driving range.
Happily, the game auto-detects that.
Geez, that certainly took long enough.
Shut up, Max. I hate that game.
Don't blame you.
Is that because you're a lousy golfer?
You're an irritable bunny today, aren't you?
Yeah, well, why don't you try sitting in this smelly booth while I beat the hell out of helpless fish?
Maybe I should just leave you there.
Did I mention what a lousy golfer you were? You suck, Sam.
It's true. That said, I love doing that.
Do it again, do it again. Hee-hee. You suck, Sam.
Let's get him out of there.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, what?
I found another sample of Sasquatch fur and mange in the booth, while I spent my young life waiting Just sitting there in that horrible booth, waiting.
Subtitles are
Jeez,
off.
Max, get over it.
Okay. Here, you carry it.
I'd better. I'm not sure where you'd put it.
That's none of your business, Sam.
The question of Max's inventory has been a long-running one. Sam insists Max insists that you just don't want to know where he puts things. And I believe it. So what's in here?
It's a snow globe from the Mystery Vortex in scenic Goldwump, Washington.
Ah yes, the Mystery Shack, Mystery Vortex.
Let me see.
Take a look.
Too bad it's empty or we could shake it.
Like this?
Yeah. What's that writing on the bottom of the globe?
To Elmo the Bigfoot. Keep on truckin'. Shavul the Mole Man.
Hey, maybe Shavul's at the Mystery Vortex. Let's go there before I'm distracted by something.
I know that feeling. Let's go before I'm distracted by something. Unfortunately, I am very distractible, so... Yeah, like this, wiggle screen up and down. That's how shaking works.
This juxtaposition of gators and golf continues to jar my senses.
You get used to it after a while.
What do you think of Conroy Bumpus?
Conroy Bumpus, he's my idol. I've named all my kids and pets after him. I built a beer can shrine to him in the garage. I live for the day when I can meet him in person. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Yeah, let's not disillusion him. Can we tell him anything about his Bigfoot?
Anything else you can tell us about Bigfoots?
No.
Only that I want mine bad.
What could be greater
Don't go
than playing
anywhere.
a game of golf with a gator?
Where would I go?
Area denial with a crocodile? Anyway, we did not fully explore the world of fish. And I think we should. It's not our next destination, but...
World of Fish.
yeah, that's what it says.
I've got to use this car.
Oh, right. What are you creature?
What a hunk of filet. I'm naming it Bubbles.
You mean because it,
This is a completely unusable thingamabob.
okay, that's valid.
Wretched refuse on a teeming shore.
It's true.
Hey, Bub.
Don't sneak up on me like that. My therapist says that any small shock could send me over the edge.
So, how are they biting?
They're biting pretty well. In the last hour, they've bitten an arm, 2 fingers, and my nose. If they bite any better, I'll need reconstructive surgery.
Everybody's getting bit in this game. And yet, Max has those enormous teeth, and I think they go largely unused. What a shame.
You must really love fish.
Actually, I'm allergic to them.
Then why do you work here?
Because I'm more allergic to poverty.
Jesus, too real.
I love all your movies, especially the early funny ones.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I must have confused you with someone else.
Woody Allen references don't go as far as they used to anymore.
Have you seen Conroy Bumpus?
No, I try not to listen to country music. When I do, I usually have an uncontrollable desire to drink a lot of beer and do illegal things to farm animals. You too?
We gotta keep Max away from the everything.
What do you know about Bigfoots?
My great-aunt Lois married a Bigfoot. He used to shed all over Grandma Phyllis's upholstery.
Bigfoots do seem to leave behind a lot of hair.
What's the deal with that helicopter?
That helicopter is the bane of my existence. Every time I catch enough fish to fill a net, the helicopter swoops down and carries the fish to the Ball of Twine Diner in Central Dis, Minnesota.
How sad.
I know. It's like being stuck in a Norman Mailer novel.
Don't move.
Over here...
That's a large fiberglass fish.
We could use this to crawl inside.
It's still a large fiberglass fish.
That's interesting, but...
It's a big fish net. Are you as confused as I am?
More so.
Let's see what Max thinks we have to do next.
What should we do now?
Let's find Bruno and Trixie and collect a fat reward.
Okay.
I think I've got something in my eye.
Try digging it out with a fork. That always works for me.
Sam and Max are not role models. They're probably not to be imitated. Let's consult Max on the plethora of bullshit we've collected.
I'm concerned about this Conroy Bumpus character.
Don't worry, Sam. We'll mop up the floor with his cheap toupee.
It might be bad for the floor tiles.
Why is this game called Car Bomb, anyway?
To avoid getting the pantsuit off us.
But you don't wear any pants.
Don't remind me.
I think my anti-pants stance stems directly from Max.
What do you think we should do with these paper dolls?
I say we go down to the scummy side of town and give a bunch of hoods some paper cuts.
Rasp, rasp, rasp.
You're losing it, Sam.
We're definitely losing it.
I wonder where Bruno is.
I'm still trying to figure out where I am, Sam.
The emphasis on that was clearly meant to be on I, but...
I wonder where Trixie is.
I shudder to think of the gross kissy-poo noises she's making with her boyfriend, Bruno.
Welcome to the furry fandom, you guys.
Well, that's all.
Alright, now we know that every time that guy fills a bucket, a helicopter goes to the Ball of Twine restaurant. That's interesting. Let's check in on the answering machine. Somebody's bound to have called while we were out. Hey, we got a message.
Oh boy, we've got a message.
Gee, I hope it's something eerily provocative.
I'm inside, Max.
Hey! You're the one who cut me off on Highway 364! You're a jerk!
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you. Thank you, Kelly. I'm checking my messages right now. I believe we can just leave and come back a couple of times to get a new message. There's one in particular that really amuses me.
Oh boy, we've got a message.
Gee, I hope it's something eerily provocative.
Hello, is this a St. Francis Pie Shop? I'd like to order 200 lemon meringue pies and a small Diet Cola.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I wonder if the pie shop gets calls reporting machete-wielding intruders.
Probably. That's how it usually works. I think we can push on for a while more. I don't have any particular reason to stop.
Get in here, Max.
There we go. Close the door, leave, open the door, close the door, open the door, leave, close the door. Oven the food hot, of out the cold. Okay, we could investigate the twine ball on a tenuous connection. But let's go check out the mystery vortex.
Everything on the internet on this planet, and there's so much happening.
There is so much happening on the internet, and yet you're watching me.
Sam, this place is making my head ping.
That's probably just the metal plate in your head.
Good Lord! It's a possessed outhouse!
This kind of thing wouldn't happen if they had indoor plumbing.
True, then the toilet might be floating around.
Who knows what makes these inanimate objects dance their infernal jitterbug?
I do! I think they're controlled by a series of really big magnets under the Earth's crust.
You're an ignorant dolt, Max.
I really, one of my favorite visual effects in the game is this pixel scaling waterfall upwards. And the water effect as it shines and runs down up this rock. I love this visual effect. I can look at it for hours. Head into the mystery vortex, where we inexplicably change shape and size.
It's a player piano.
There's a magic 8-ball.
An 8-ball. Hey, 8-ball. Will Max and me be together forever?
That's touching, Sam, but ask it something important like, when's our next meal?
We can ask the 8-ball a couple of questions.
Will we ever finish this Verschluggener quest?
Yes.
Cool, good to know.
Will I ever recapture the carefree innocence of my youth?
Yes.
Oh. Huh. Okay, that's...
Are you lying?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, alright. This place is fun. Let's see. We can,
That's a mirror.
Are we sure about that?
I told you this place was controlled by giant magnets buried under the Earth's crust.
Lucky guess.
If you don't look at the stuff outside, he doesn't say that. And I think that's very funny.
It's a lever.
This activates yellow. Let's go to the yellow door. I think there is a yellow door. Are these both orange, or is one of them yellow? I'm a little bit colorblind myself, maybe. Either way, when you've activated the correct magnet for a door, you will be the correct size for that door when you walk up to it. This is kind of an obtuse, goofy puzzle, but aren't they all? So... No, it looks like we have 2 orange doors. Yeah. You can't see it, but there's something around here. It's this. This cane. Looks like we have 2 orange doors and 2 red doors. So, let's check the red doors first, maybe. One of these magnets is red. I believe that animation is designed to let Max catch up. Find what door is just plain red. This one's blue, which makes this one red. Okay. Check out the red doors. See what's behind those. Start with this one over here.
Look at all the cheese!
I didn't think they could do that.
Alright, Dimension of Infinite Cheese.
It's a forest of shoe trees.
I'm afraid, Sam. Let's get out of here.
Alright, there's a little bit of surrealism behind that door. Nothing we can't handle. Nothing we want to handle. Try this big one.
Sure is crinkly in here.
Crinkly, but boring.
Okay. What isn't that?
Yipes.
Gravity's taken a holiday and lost its luggage.
That's not what I'm about to lose. I think I'm gonna throw up.
Throw down.
Whatever.
Let's see, we've got a missing Bigfoot poster. We have some postcards. Another Bigfoot and a block of ice.
It's another tuft of Sasquatch hair and mange.
My rabbity senses tell me that this is not Bruno's hair and mange. Or maybe I'm in love.
You really can ship them based on absolutely nothing. Can we ring this bell? No.
Looks like all the blood went to her head years ago. Stove gib tuoba wonk oi odd taw.
upside down, cutie, not dyslexic.
Oh,
I actually really find that funny. I apologize to all the dyslexic people out there.
don't you get tired of always hanging around here?
I'm fine as long as I keep denying the urge to fall or jump.
I feel like my sense of reality has just exploded.
Try cutting down on cholesterol.
Are you feeling as mentally unstable as I am?
More so.
It'll wear off in a few hours.
Are we sure about that?
I'm looking for a Bigfoot.
You too? I used to have a Bigfoot in that block of ice over there. Yesterday, I stepped out to have my spine recompressed, and when I got back, he was gone.
There's a little hiccup in that line. There always is.
Spine recompression. Cool.
Do you know who Conroy Bumpus is?
Yes, and he was here looking for a Bigfoot. Then he got sick and had to leave.
This place seems to have that effect on people. Do you sell any snow globes like this one?
We used to, but not anymore.
Why not?
Because they were having an inexplicably bad effect on the vortex. With every new snow globe we built, the vortex got weaker and weaker.
The same thing happens when I watch sitcoms.
So we decided to discontinue the snow globes for financial reasons.
I guess this means you don't have any snow globe stoppers.
You got it.
Well, if we happen to find something to plug the hole in the bottom of the snow globe,
We'll be
it'll
back.
be usable.
Back, front, it's all the same to me.
But for now, let's get the orange doors activated and check those out. I love the visual effects of walking under the water, too. I don't know. There's so much to love about the visuals in this game. LucasArts were masters of their craft in every way imaginable. And then, well, it just wasn't selling, so they stopped. It's amazing how much of art is... Well, it wasn't selling, so we had to stop. I hate it, but what can you do? Let's see, in here is...
Who are you?
I'm Sam. He's Max. We bust punks.
And we're overachievers.
That's cool, man. I'm Shavul. What do you want with me?
We found him!
Hey, Sam, look!
But more importantly...
Well, this bottled water is a real letdown.
Oh. More importantly, we found a hamster bottle of water, which I kind of still want for the wall of my room.
I don't know. Have you got any beef snacks for my little buddy?
Sorry, man. I'm a vegetarian.
Now look what you've done. You've gone and scared Max.
Whoa, bummer. Maybe you should just say what's on your mind and leave.
Kind of a pushy guy.
What's with all the newspaper clippings?
I'm collecting evidence of bizarre paranormal phenomena, man.
Like the inexplicable staying power of professional wrestling?
Right on, man. It's my belief that all the mysterious goings-on in the world, UFOs, striped toothpaste, two-headed squirrels, Dan Quayle, etc., are all somehow connected by a seemingly invisible cosmic thread of interdependency.
I had that once, but then my parents kicked me out of the house and told me to find a job. Doug says hi.
That karmic waste of space? I bet he still spends his days zoned out in front of the TV watching crummy reruns.
Yeah, but now he's got cable.
Very important upgrade.
1, 2, 3.
What are we fighting for?
Just checking.
That's how you can tell a hippie. Let's grill him on big feet. Bigfoots. Bigfoots. I don't know the plural.
What do you know about Bruno?
Bruno the Bigfoot?
Why do people keep asking that question?
Bruno and I go way back. I've always felt a special kinship with Bigfoots.
I feel the same way about pointy sticks.
Shh! I haven't thought about Bruno for years. Allow me a moment to karmically link myself to him.
If you must.
Hold on, I'm getting something. I see Frog Rock, between the world's largest stump and the eternal plain of acid rain. Wait, man, Bruno's in trouble. It's like several voices screaming out in terror, and then suddenly silenced. Sorry, guys, but I can't get a clear psychic image of Bruno. The sad truth is that I haven't been able to concentrate very well since I lost my mood ring in the biggest ball of twine in the world. If you find it for me, maybe I can help you.
Alright, we have 2 goals now. 1, get his mood ring out of the world's largest ball of twine. 2, find Frog
Well,
Rock,
I guess that's all for now.
which is between,
Make yourself
plain
at
of
home.
acid rain and a forest of some kind, I believe. I'm not actually 100% sure where that is. But, I think that's where we're gonna leave off for now. We have made some serious progress on this mystery. We've uncovered clues, we've found various, leads, and we will follow them next time. I'm just gonna note down that, acid rain thing. Let's see, okay. There we go. I have noted down the approximate location of Frog Rock. And, tomorrow, we're very likely to wrap this up, and then I will have to decide if I want to continue with the Telltale seasons, or if I want to wait until they're on sale. And pick them up then. Pick up the remastered versions then. I have the old 2007 versions. They're not fantastic, but they're playable. They're fine, they work. It would be nice to play it in the highest fidelity possible, though, if possible. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But, for now... is there anybody I want to foist y'all off on? Not right now, unfortunately. No, people don't tend to stream at the time that I leave off. So I am going to go ahead and disperse you folks into the ether. May you have a nice night. May you walk on warm sands or whatever. And I'll see you around tomorrow. Good night.